Welcome to Triforce Blitz, an Ocarina of Time randomizer setting set different from anything you may have seen before. Instead of racing to see who can defeat Ganon first, players will scour all of Hyrule to locate the 3 Triforce pieces, Courage, Wisdom, and Power, throughout the many dungeons of Hyrule. Racers are given 2 hours to find as many pieces as possible. Whoever finds the most pieces by the end of 2 hours, or first to find all 3 pieces, wins. To assist you in locating these pieces, the Gossip Stones around Hyrule will provide crucial information for you, most important of which are 3 of the 4 Gossip Stones outside of the Temple of Time. These stones will provide the number of items logically required to reach the location of that specific Triforce piece. Let's see if I'm able to decipher all of the information and locate all of the Triforce pieces.
Alrighty, let us jump into our scene and see what we start out with. Ooh, Nocturne Starred, I love. I always do that. And then Shadow Medallion is fine. 1 medallion away from Temple of Time. That should be good. Really hoping for low counts. I would love some low count seats. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I think low counts also feel very, very skill intensive. I'm sorry, Super Mario 64 Land. 0, 11, 1. 0, 11, 1 CAC. 0, 11, 1. And then Courage is just CAC, so this is going to be good. I don't think we need it. I think we're good. DC is Wisdom. DC is Wisdom. I think a piece is going to be in DC. Also, we're wandering, I think, for a bomb bag. So I do need to look around for this. Yeah, 0 is always easy, but not simple because the Wanderers could be crazy. That is a Megaton Hammer. I think the 0 is going to be in Dodongo's Cavern because you can get either a hammer or bomb bag to be able to get that. So we'll get that piece immediately. And then the 1, I think, is going to be beating Dodongo's Cavern, and like our bomb bag is in Kakariko. That's my initial prediction. We'll see if it holds. I have no idea on 11. All we have is Dodongo's Cavern, so that'll be fun. Another big boy chest. Ooh, strength. That's probably the... unlucky. Look at you, graveyard right away. It's because we had Nocturne. It wasn't because I'm an adult. It's because Nocturne was there. I wish it was because I'm responsible. Courage and Shadow is never going to happen because you need at least 4 or 5 things to be able to get there. So we got to remember to come back and do Impa's house. Routing here is a little weird. 20's dead. Constantly having to fail the Dampe race, but that's fine. Like, that happens. Go into the windmill. Boomerang. Mark Boomerang. And Mark Song Chest. Ah, okay. Song of Storms in CAC. That's gonna get our 1. That makes sense. DC. I'm on holiday on the Monday, so I need to drive at some point on the Sunday. No, dude. GTG Wisdom. Ooh, first piece for the gamers. Ooh, wallet. That's nothing. Come on, be a piece. Second wallet. Second wallet's super interesting because that allows me to check so many things. Hook shot. That's definitely it. Did I not hit the switch? Yeah. Does that matter? Yeah. I need to be able to get to GTG, and I can do that illogically for sure. CAC is wisdom as well. That's boomerang. What are our dungeon spreads? Jabu Deku Fire. That's probably for Eponas, but I can hopefully skip that and reverse Wasteland. Because CAC did have the boomerang, so we do need to keep that in mind. Gotta love doing that with strength. Ooh, slingshot. That's not bad. Big boy. Oh, double big boy. Ooh, Goran tunic. Fortress dead. That's good. Oh, a bottle, you say? Bottle might be very interesting. I think I will check the medi hint. Hyrule Field is wisdom. I think I'm gonna go beat Forest. I think I like that idea of routing because that's gonna give me a dungeon. I think Ganon's Castle will have a piece. I would beat Fire. Oh, I do have Goron Tunic. Ooh, I actually do want that money, so I will grab that. Death Mountain Trail is dead. I actually really like this play. Never mind, I don't get that money. Surprise you, you're not just putting on the cool red tunic? Yeah, I don't want that. It's a waste of time. That would cost me 1 pause. Why would I waste my time doing that? Venuing is slow and slow is cringe. Exactly. Halo gets it. We're trying to beat the seed as fast as possible, not play the seed most efficiently. Hyrule Field, still wisdom. Let's grab our first hint over here. Forest is dead. Thank you. Perfect hint. Hyrule Field is double path, by the way. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go look at Hyrule Field as an adult because that's our only way to blow shit up. Forest Temple being barren is so big. Okay. ZL is locked by Minuet. And Death Mountain Trails. So we are checking absolutely nothing in here. We are going straight to the boss. Nice. Automod's also crazy. Dude, he spent a lot of money on that magic painting. Do you think he could afford 6 of them? With the inflation going on? No, dude. Automod's crazy. Automod, what did Automod have a fit with? I don't need to keep. Alrighty. Gonna read this hint? I don't think I'm gonna have got enough gumption to go to the other. GTG is path. I need to find a way to GTG. And I have ZL illogically, so I wonder if I can go to the graveyard and get this song there. Come on, give me 2 gold rupees. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Big heart is fine. That's not fine. Another 5er is, though. Double pathed Hyrule Field. And this is not Echo, so that's the difference. So every path hint has exactly 2 copies of itself. So Hyrule Field, or like, we'll use another example. We got GTG as a path. We've seen that twice. Now, another location that's different than that, Hyrule Field. We have so far seen 3 Hyrule Fields. Because we've seen 3, we know there is 4, at a minimum, 4 Hyrule Field path stones. Which means there are 2 items in Hyrule Field that are on our wisdom path, which is why we're pushing now. This one is not it. I will open them. Desert Colossus is wisdom. Nut upgrade. If they put the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Triforce Please, and Thorn Knight, would you play it? No. I've got my own ability to play it. I don't need to play that one. Fire Temple is wisdom. Both of my nuts! Hyrule Field do be packing the nuts. Ah! Iron Boots! which are gonna be needed for Tektite Grotto. Oh man, does that mean I have to do the toilet? Wouldn't be happy with that. That can't be it. Now I really think it's the toilet, which makes me be like, I have to go be a kid. Got it recently. There we go. Jabu is dead. Okay, great. And there's the bomb bag. Can you respond to me? No. I can't respond to you. Not happening. Here we go. This is surely the piece. There we go. Triforce of Power. That's our 0. Easy reads. A little engine that could. Let's just go. Let's get our second piece. So right now, the number one thing that I need to be able to get is... Oh, I still need to do Fire Temple as an adult. I can do that. I can weave that in. That sounds very much like a remix of Spirit Tracks. It actually does. You're not wrong. I remember the Spirit Tracks one. That one's not annoying, but that one I distinctly know. OOT is Serenade. Okay, well, we figured out our 2 annoying songs, and we don't need either. Do you remember your first attempt at Hellseed where you immediately got stuck in a loop between Kokiri Forest Thieves Hideout? Yeah, and I learned the lore that you had to save and quit in Thieves Hideout because it takes you into a completely different location. That was very funny. And that was good knowledge. Yeah, bow hint. You are Water Temple Wanderer. Ugh. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. Shun. This is some bullshit puzzle, isn't it? Ah! Illogical opponent song. Now I have access to GTG. Alrighty. I should just try and get what's here, because if I can illogically get, like, a bow, that would be neat. That's a joke, though, Taylor. You don't need to. Alrighty. Second piece coming up. The quickest 2 pieces I've gotten in a minute. Alright, please be our courage piece. Let's go! Courage, Triforce piece. I am like 90% sure I should just cross the wasteland. No! No! It being red is cringe.
We're anti-red. Unless it's Canadian.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that. Desert Colossus's path is exactly Saria's song. Doing a call to action makes the YouTube button do funny things. Asking to press the like button makes the like button do an animation. Same thing with pressing subscribe button. That's the thing. Like, call to actions have to be done, and I'm cool with them. My idea in a perfect world is my call to actions are just funny little bits that people enjoy. Like, when I start making actual, like, edited content, I'm going to find a good way to do call to actions that is not cringe. It's just like, yo, guys, hit that subscribe button and make sure to like the video, or else you hate puppies. Like, that's insane. We know Forest Temple is dead, so the Saria's hint has to be exactly these 2 checks, which is why I'm rushing them. Not you. Darunia's dance? If this doesn't give me anything, it's exactly to get Zelda's lullaby. I'm gonna say it, guys. Anyways. Okay, so it's exactly to get Zelda's lullaby. Do I want to illogically break an ice cavern and just check if it's an ice cavern? Odd to skip the spinning jar? Yeah, so we're playing a setting set called Triforce Blitz, which basically all we have to do is get to the 3 checks that have Triforce pieces as fast as possible. Those pieces can only be inside of dungeons, so if there's a check out in the overworld that isn't directly going to get us to a dungeon, or obviously doesn't have the piece, there's no reason to do it. So I'm trying to be as fast as possible. I don't know exactly, but I am pretty confident our last piece, which is Wisdom, is going to have something to do with Zelda's lullaby. Okay. So let's think about this. So we have Minuet locked on probably Prelude, and then Requiem locked in Ice Cavern. So I wonder if I need to go and get... Yeah, I wonder if I have to go to Ice Cavern, and it's either in there or I get Requiem, which allows me to do Child Spirit. Proceeds to throw. I'm literally potentially going to skip into where I've got to be. Jabu's down. I knew that. But what I'm trying to do right now, Delcatty, is I am trying to force the last little bit here. Forest is dead. Can I get any other hints besides the ones that I already have? Damn, I thought that was a shield. I was hype. Graveyard's Wisdom. Okay, that had hammer and strength. Like, basically, I don't think there's a piece in Deku. I don't think there's a piece in Dodongo's Cavern. There's definitely not a piece in Forest or Jabu. Fire theoretically could have a piece, but I think we're already blown that logic out of the door. Water Temple could theoretically have one locked behind Long Shot, but that just seems stupid. Right now, it just feels like GTG or Spirit, and I'm willing to try and illogically get my ass out to Spirit as a child. I cannot tell what's down there, but it looks like a bow. Might just be a stick. It is, in fact, a stick. So the #1 goal over here is to try and get a piece. If that doesn't work, the #2 goal is to get Requiem. That's what this play is for. If this doesn't give us Requiem, we'd have to beat Shadow to get Requiem, which makes me think GTG would have the piece. All right, if this is the piece, I want to see so many Poggies in chat, okay? If there's no piece here, no Poggies. But if this is a piece, Poggies. Magic. Yep, no Poggies. And there it is. Requiem from here. We knew that. So now with this, I am going to go to Spirit as a child and see if I can break this up. I know y'all are playing the vampire game. Is it legit? Like, yo, you just are like gonna go suckle on some people and make them join your vampire faction? But the combat is in isometric, so like Diablo Path of Exile. Y'all like those like top-down moves. I can't do those. I'm so bad at it, even though I need somebody to teach me Age of Empires. See, I've never played any of the like battle royale style shooters like the Valos, the Apex, the Call of Duties. Just never was my forte. I was always bad at shooters to begin with, so. Bomb choose. So it wasn't Child Spirit, so that's fun. So I'm gonna go to market. Actually, really cool. Alright, doesn't matter. I'm gonna buy the Strength 2 hint to see if I need to have Strength 2. It feels like a seed where I do need it. If my Strength 2 is in GTG, we have to make a pit stop at water to pick up our bow. And then after that, we can skedaddle on to GTG. Boron City. That's where I got my Strength 1. Graveyard. No, I didn't. Okay. Where's the guy that said I didn't do the pot? Where is he right now? Where's the guy who said don't do the pot? You might have been right. I can show off a cool trick since I've messed up the last time. Alright, here we go. Here's a trick for you gamers. Oh no, I need to do the pot. But I have no bombs. Don't worry. You have choose. Easy reads, the little engine that could. Give me my strength 2 and make the guy who said I should have done it correct. Thank God. Still have to do the other thing, though. Turns out I don't know shit. Exactly. There it is. Strength 2, which we need. So right now we're going to go into Spirit, check the ZL checks that are there. If it's not there, then we're going to go reverse Wasteland to GTG and see what that gives us. First check, hopefully it's the piece. So I understand the logic, and now I'm like 100% that the piece is in Spirit. Because I bet this is the only key available. And obviously this is a ZL locked key. And you're never going to get Rudos in the seed. And you have to go deeper Spirit. Oh, I feel really good about this play. Players say that until they get it. You absolutely need to have some amount. I think it is needed for sure. I just also think that, like, you know, I, as a person who likes to play video games at a casual level as well, I think it's very important to be able to play at a casual level, and sometimes I want to get a win. I don't like the idea that I'm going to be hard punished. Is that it? Time? Nah, claim check. But, like, the idea that I think it would be very, very good to be able to just play a game and not really have to worry about it. Like, just because I'm good, I don't want to have to sweat to enjoy the game. Not always, because if I'm really good, then every game is going to get, like, the more I am good, the more I'm going to have to play against people who are very, very good. That's where I find the issue with skill-based matchmaking. But I also think there's a lot of people who are just like, I want to be able to pwn stomp everybody. I think there's like 2 levels of it, and there's some gray area in between where there's a correct, hey, there is some line where this is where it needs to be. Squeeb! Give it to me. All right, Spirit. Surely I will not be baited by the invisible chest over here. I would not like to have to fight Dead Hand. This will be really sad if I need to have my mirror shield. I need this to be a key desperately. Or the piece. Nice. Last check that we can do in Spirit at all. If we don't get it here, then we have to reverse Wasteland. Ooh, unlucky. So with that, we do need to go to GTG now. Dude, I tried to break the logic and this is just punishing me. Definitely should not be Ice Cavern. What's really annoying is I still need my bow, which is in Water Temple. And I think I'm gonna need it for GTG. If I had Furora's Wind, this would be so free, but I literally have to Gamba that I can go in here and I don't need my bow. Yeah, bow is wandered in Water Temple. But there is a chance that I don't need it. I'm checking the maze immediately, and we'll see what we're looking with in terms of, like, big chest. It's middle. Okay. That sucks. I'm gonna go get my bow then, because it looks like it just get to the center of GTG. No reason to go in there, waste our time, and then have to run out anyway. And no, I have not gotten anything in Spirit. I don't think you need to do Spirit. And there's our bow. Save and quit, because that's going to be faster to get out of here. I should. Now, with this, we just need to go all the way through GTG, get 7 keys, and then immediately we can go to the center and hopefully win. So we come out here, we call Epona. What was on Darunia? Nothing. The sorriest song was needed for exactly to get your ZL on Minuet, because Prelude is locked behind Beating Shadow. So that's why you need Sarias into ZL. I'm still trying to path out why ZL is needed. I believe it's for Eponas. That would make the most sense. Yeah, it makes the most sense. I also forgot to mark this up. We're at Strength 2. Right now, with all the stuff that I've added in, we are... Oh, Iron Boots as well. Song of Time. Yeah, nothing in those bows. No more on this side. There's a big boy over there. The minute we get... I'm actually going to pop into the maze really quick, see what keys are in there. Maybe it is just like long shot or hover boots in GTG, which gives you access to go further. Yeah, there's another key there. Okay, yeah, now from here, I've used 2, so I need 4 more keys. If this is a key, that's fantastic. Nice. 3 more keys, and that's a key. 1 key. A lot of big chests in here. There's a magic. And then what is this? Lens of Truth? Oh no. KLO, put that Poggies away. Are we trying to say that a certain dungeon may find a way? It always does. It always does. Oh my god. There's no way. It just can't fit, man. I did say it was a cool thing earlier. I mean, you say a lot of things that I don't like. Come on. Shadow is boring. Boo! Boo, Shadow! Boo! For the love of God, please let this chest over here have exactly hover boots or long shot. It was me, Shadow. No, the hedgehog. Oh, we are gamers. Please. Whoa, what's the title gonna be? All right, let's workshop a title, gamers. We can beat this seed. It's gonna be beat. It's just embarrassing. This seed took this Ocarina of Time randomizer seed took a wild turn. Bam! Dude, I'm gold at this shit. Now here's the real question, guys. And this is super important. Gate clip or no gate clips? I think we got a gate clip in Shadow. Because we have to have ZL. Like, that has to happen. And so far we haven't needed ZL, or I guess we needed it to get an opponent. God, that's so annoying! Looks like we aren't gonna have to go deep in fire, potentially? Unless literally the next 2 checks are key. If either of the next 2 are not a key, then we know we're done in here. This is a key? Come on, dude. I need the next one to not be a key. Gotta go deeper. Don't be big. How are you looking, Mr. Wildcat? Come back to me when we have to figure out how deep we gotta go into Shadow. Then I'll let you know. Oh no, I have to be cringe because I don't have a shield. No! I don't know the jump strat. I don't think you know either, KLO. Please, hover boots. I don't trust the long shot. Hinted hovers in here? No, Fire Temple is just path. What were your paths? Dodongo's Cavern, which had hook shot. GTG, which had magic dins. Kakariko, which had Boomerang and Song of Storms. Hyrule Field, which had our Iron Boots. As well as our bombs. That was double path. Colossus, which had Saria's song, which led to getting Zelda's Lullaby. Yeah, long shot could be it, but was the both hinted? Bo was wandered. Bo was wandered in Water Temple. If this is Water Temple, though, this is horseshit. So this has to be something since the last key is on top of Goron. This could also be a key and then we have to be Volvagia. That is another possibility. I don't want to think about that possibility. What dungeon reward is water? That's not what I need to hear. Nasty work, Seed. No, I agree with you. But the long shot is needed in some capacity. And there is a thought that it is literally long shot to be able to get to GTG. The ZL thing is what's f***ing me up. If this doesn't give me hover boots, I have a few thoughts in my head that do not make me happy, but they are there. Hey, never buy a shield, gamers. Let's go. I don't think we'll be able to get the piece before time ends, but I can check if this is hover boots, basically. Yeah, run's over. Yeah, we did not buy a shield the entire run. That is true. All right, what are you thinking, KLO? Because I think I have an idea. You think Central Bow? Oh, that's pretty crazy. That wouldn't need ZL and lowering the water level. You're a bastard. You know that? You know that? That dubious Sphere Zero check. And the biggest issue with that is Graveyard I learned very late was Path, but I assumed it was Hammer. ACU, we lost so bad, but it's okay. There it is, Core, the gold scale. Why am I still here? All right, let's just call it. That was a vanilla key. I hate this game. I hate it. Where is it? Crusher room? I did open the big chests. Fuck you. Why do we need you to cross the wasteland? Lens of Truth? You. Water temple items. Okay. Key on map, key on cracked wall, key on torches. Is that it? Probably torches. Central pillar, long shot chest, dragon chest. You got Dins and GTG? Yeah. Water temple did have 2 bows. Where was the other one? Shadow temple. Oh, man. You crack me up, Ocarina of Time. What was that seed? That seed was so dumb. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I got for you today. Insanely tilting seed, but we got it done nonetheless. We didn't get it done. We quit, but we tried our best. Dampe sucks, but Dampe wasn't even needed. What's crazy is if I would have had the hover boots and I had to go into water more, I could have gotten that too. I just literally picked up bow and I was out. So that's really cringe. But that's going to do it for me. If you liked this Triforce Blitz episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the cool stuff. Helps me grow as a creator, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the video. Rory, we're saying bye. No. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, gamers.